People who work at a ballpen factory, what does it feel like to immerse your hand into a bucket of ballpen balls? Oh my god. Something I can answer. My friend worked in a pen factory for 3 years, so I called him. It's satisfying. It's hard to describe. If I had to find an equivalent, it's like sticking your hand into a bowl of uncooked rice. But smoother and more satisfying. Double quote. Now all we need to do is get everyone to click the upvote so people can actually see this. For me it was 7 responses down. Once I put my hand in a bucket of BBS for a BB gun. It was kinda difficult to get more than a few inches deep, but very cool to run through your fingers. Chicken corn is a nice feeling between your fingers too. Chickens don't mind when you put your hands in their feed. Especially if some is coming their way. You just brought up a childhood memory that I hadn't thought of in a while. It is quite pleasant. Not exactly what OP wants, but I have a bucket of 3/8, 9, 5 mm, ball bearings, and it feels nice, but it's very hard to push your hand in because they're heavy. I would assume ballpoint pen BB feel like very heavy softer sand. And who doesn't like sand? Anakin Skywalker. What is a movie cliche that you never really see? A room full of 5+ people that have a conversation that flows perfectly and isn't just people constantly talking over each other. I love that Always Sunny doesn't follow this rule. It's so realistic. I mean, if a group of close friends are arguing and joking, it usually turns into every person just yelling their joke or comment at the group. People turning the water on in a shower while standing directly under it. I recall reading an AskReddit thread or something similar where someone mentioned they so only took baths and refused to take showers. And months later finally asked why, and it was because they didn't like standing under the freezing water waiting for it to get warm. The thread evolved into a surprising amount of people realizing that they do this. And it never occurred to them to just let the water run before getting into the shower. So, I'm not sure it's as uncommon as this comment is suggesting. Edit, never expected this comment to get as much traction as the one I mentioned. This just blew my mind. How can you not think of waiting before stepping into the shower? That's crazy. When 2 characters get out of a car and one says, "So what are we doing here? Comma. Where are we? Or what's the plan?" As if they didn't just have the entire car ride to discuss this. I've never had a friend say, "I'll explain later." And then sit silently in traffic until we get there and then, "Okay, so here's the deal." Right, double quotation mark. Similarly, any 2 characters that first speak remotely. "I think you'd better get down here." What's the problem? Just get down here. No. Motherfucker. My time is valuable. I'm not gonna leave the bridge for engineering just so you can show me the new warp coupling collars. Double quote. Scotty doesn't demand the captain immediately come to engineering unless something is horribly wrong and extremely urgent. Also, it's an open channel. Anyone on the bridge can overhear. And the rest of the bridge crew needs to continue to do their jobs.